Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here coming at you from the Knife Center, and today we're pitting two Overbuilt Framelock folders against each other. It's the DPx Hest F MilSpec versus the Boker Plus F3. We'll show you what these knives are made of, and you get to pick the winner. Let's do this. Both of these beefy knives feature a G10 front scale paired with a titanium frame lock in the back. And they also rock impressively stout blades that have the durability to endure years of demanding work. Hold them up next to each other and you can see that the blades feature roughly the same amount of sharpened edge, but the F3 has a little bit more reach, extending further from the handle because of the larger choil that you see here. The shape is instantly recognizable as a Jesper Vaknaes design, and he knocked it out of the park with this one. It features S35 VN steel, an all-around fantastic performer with a heavy stone-washed finish. It's impressively thick at just over 3/16 of an inch, and it features an ever so slight hollow grind, which should counteract somewhat the thickness when it comes to slicing ability. It has a clip point shape, but still manages to maintain a very robust tip, and that's going to come in really handy when you need to drive it into heavier materials. The drop point blade on the Hest, designed by Robert Young Pelton, is a hair thinner at just under 3/16 of an inch, and it features a flat grind. It also features a stone-washed finish like the F3, although it's a bit finer, and it's made from Nylock steel. Fine-grained and corrosion-resistant, it offers great edge retention with more stability than D2. There's still plenty of belly on this blade, although it is less pronounced, and the tip is a bit more acute than the F3, so it ought to pierce more efficiently. The key feature that sets it apart, though, is the spine cutout right in front of the thumb studs. Not only does this function as a bottle opener, but it also works as a quick-draw mechanism. You can catch the hem of your pocket as you draw it, allowing the blade to open and be ready instantly, much like the wave opener that was pioneered by Emerson Knives. The pivots on these knives are a bit lower tech than many of the ball bearing based pivots out there today, but the washer-based construction works to their advantage for heavier jobs, since they're still easy to open with one hand and they stand less of a chance of getting gummed up when infected with dirt or grime. As mentioned at the top, the presentation side of these knives are built from G10, making sure that there's enough grip in the hand. Comparing the two, the F3 is slightly smoother, but both should be kind to your pockets anyway, because it's the titanium side that will be in contact with the fabric. Speaking of which, the titanium frame locks on these knives are both super secure. The F3 sports a stone-washed finish to match the blade, and it features the now ubiquitous hardened lock bar insert to avoid lock stick and ensure even more longevity. The DPx lacks this feature, but it was actually built in Italy by Lion Steel, and for that reason, we see their patented RotoBlock safety. With a simple twist of this disc right here, it can lock the lock bar in place for even more safety. The other cool feature you'll see that the Boker lacks is the lanyard hole on the DPx doubles as a hex driver. This means you can turn standard size screwdriver bits on the go, when the blade is closed of course, which is a great bit of added value. Lastly, the pocket clips. The F3 can be set up for either tip up or tip down carry on the right side only. If you want to carry on your left side, the Hest is going to be the way to go. It has a deep carry clip that is reversible, and just because they wanted to add one more bit of extra functionality, it even screws in with an integrated glass breaker on the pommel. Now we come to the portion of our video where you come in. I've told you all about these two knives, but now you have to decide which one gets your vote. Do you like the added features of the DPx Hest F? Or do you go for the more premium powder metallurgy steel on the Boker Plus F3? Be sure to let us know down in the comments, and if you want to get your hands on either of them, click the link in the description below to head over to knifecenter.com.